Facts, dates, and events presented in this video are from the member's best recollection and may not be fully accurate. This video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Always consult with your local union about your rights and duties at your workplace. The opinions shared on this video are our own and do not necessarily represent my employer's positions, strategies, or opinions. All views shared are protected under the National Labor Relations Act.
So let's get into the question. So I got hit up a lot about some of this stuff, and I can't really make a video talking about this stuff because we don't have a lot to put in, but you know, everybody's talking about the maps right now, Craig. They're wondering what happened to the maps, and then some people still have the maps. I can, if from what it looks like, it's going section by section where they're removing maps from different parts of the U.S. I had mine removed like this week, I believe, or last week, I can't remember. But for those who do not know, as drivers, you hit the little button on the board that says maps, and it shows you a map of your route, and then you can tell if there's a stop nearby, and then you can pretty much try to run the route as efficiently as possible that way, because we all know that Orion is completely inefficient. But I think everybody wants to know why this is happening, and I'll tell you from what I've seen and talked to everybody, nobody has a concrete answer. We only have like basically speculations. So, Greg, have you heard anything about this?
I have not really heard any definitive reason as to why they got rid of it. I did hear a rumor today that some center was told that they may be getting it back. You know, as we all know, anything is possible with this company. They don't usually change their minds when they do something technology wise, but on occasion, when something has been an atrocious decision, they have actually turned around and gone back the other way. I can't say that I'm a huge fan one way or another of the map situation, but I know certainly a lot of the newer drivers, you know, learn to do the job with that. And so pulling that away from them has been a shock this week.
Absolutely. It's actually caused a lot of drama in the comments section because someone's pro maps and everybody's like, grow up and blah, blah, blah. It's like a back and forth. I'm not getting into that. So sorry, guys. Building closures. You know, I've had somebody reach out about building closures. I know this affects many people. We just had a building closed next to us, and we're getting those drivers over to our building next week. So there's a couple reasons why we really can't cover it on the channel. So when a building gets closed, there's change of operations, there's supplemental language. It's just a broad subject that can't be really discussed on the channel because every situation can be a bit different. And I don't want to give out information out there that goes completely against what another local is doing and everything else. Greg, you have anything to add on that?
Well, I would just say that, you know, these closures and consolidations and moves are happening. They're happening all over the place. As with everything else, God only knows what the company plan is, or even if they have one. They do have a right to do this. Obviously, depending on your supplemental language, they're supposed to meet with the local and come up with a change of operations agreement for each one of these situations. But I can't say that that's what happens everywhere. But these things are going to continue to happen. And as unfortunate as it may be, you know, that's life working for this giant company. They've decided to go in this direction, and we're sort of at their mercy as far as that goes.
And the last thing I want to touch on, I know a lot of people, they're like, you know, these AC trucks, everybody believes we're going to be getting them by the end of the contract. That might be true. I don't know. But I am out of Roswell, which is the test hub for a lot of this stuff. And we started getting AC trucks in. We got 4 of them in right now. This is kind of the test hub. So from my understanding, we have 4 right now. The company bought them. And there are 3 other companies they're shopping around at right now. They're electric trucks. And basically, does it blow cold air? Yes, it does. So, but that's only one company. They got 3 other companies they're looking at right now. So something's in the works with that whole thing. I know it's starting to get cooler, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get comments in the comment section. A little late for that, right? After we had one of the most brutal, absolutely crazy summers I've ever had working for this company. But I guess, as long as there's progress being made, that's promising. Hopefully by next year, a lot of these places are extremely hot, like Texas and Arizona and, Vegas out there. I hope you get some. I really do. So if you have not done so already, check out the Teamster Media Hub. Greg Kerwood runs it. And check out the contract enforcement group. Greg Kerwood runs this. Shout outs, Greg. You have any shout outs tonight?
I'm just going to give a quick shout out to all of the Teamsters and other union members who are currently on strike. There is a bevy of strikes going on around the country, hotel workers, bus drivers around the corner. There's too many to list, but workers are standing up and standing strong and fighting for good contracts and exercising really the only power that we have as workers, which is to withhold our labor. So shout out to everybody. If you're out there and you have time, get out on one of these picket lines, walk with your brothers and sisters, show your support, beep your horn. Everything goes a long way to the folks that are out there on those lines.
And my shout out's going to go to what was the Brown Cafe ever since I was a driver or anything. That site's been around for ages. It got shut down. And basically the previous people that owned it unfortunately passed away. The daughter took it over. I guess she didn't want to manage or deal with it. I don't blame them. So if I hear any news, because I know there were people that went to that forum every day, if I hear any news, I'll post it on here. But until then, I have nothing right now. Anyways, that's all I got, everybody. Love you, and I'll see you next time.